You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I am back. Rodgers for Black and White Sports. Well, it's been an eventful week when it comes to Aaron Rodgers. As we know, we have been on Aaron Rodgers traded to the Jets watch for how many days now? For 2 weeks, maybe longer. Odd thing, just did a video over on the other channel. Jimmy Garoppolo hasn't officially signed with the Raiders. It has emerged that the Raiders did inquire about Rodgers. At some point, they inquired. But as we know, Aaron Rodgers, of course, all the NFL insider extraordinaires have been trying to find out what was going on. Trey Wingo was the only one that got it right. And Boomer Esiason, to his credit, on the WFAN, has been saying for 2 weeks he knew that Rodgers was coming to the Jets. And, of course, Trey Wingo set the world on fire. And like a bunch of clowns, Ian Rappaport, Adam Schefter, I'm just going to keep it real, but even though I like Mike Garafolo and Tom Pelissero both, neither one of those guys would step up and report what Trey Wingo had to say. In fact, all they said was, we saw the report, and the deal's not done. We don't know what Rodgers wants to do. Well, Rodgers came out on Pat McAfee's show and said, my intention is to play for the Jets. I want to play for the Jets. Now, the Packers are holding up the trade, and because they want, frankly, probably more than a 40-year-old quarterback is worth, plus they're worried about next year. Well, if you don't think Rodgers can play, why are you worried about next year exactly? Odd. It's all odd, okay? So, as we know, and we'll just take a quick trip down memory lane, and I still contend that a lot of this has got to do with this right here, this all going back, all the media, and some of the hate has got to do with this little tidbit from Aaron Rodgers on Joe Rogan's show.
So I've been ready the entire time for this question and had thought about how I wanted to answer it. And I had come to the conclusion, I'm going to say, I've been immunized. And if there's a follow-up, then talk about my process. But thought there's a possibility that I say I'm immunized. Maybe they understand what that means. Maybe they don't. Maybe they follow up. They didn't follow up.
And that's exactly what he has always said. It's everybody's own decision. Look, even the other day, New York Daily News, a real shot in the arm. That was the front page. After Rodgers went on McAfee's show and said his intention is to play for the Jets. Well, of course, as we know, he took shots at Adam Schefter. This is back October 5th, 2021.
Okay, did I trip myself, he's saying? I can't get up. I'm going to look like Schefter doing the Lambeau leap, he's thinking, after having the... What's that? What's that?
I never said that. I didn't mention it looking like a unathletic, weak chin, no ass.
Oh, shit. So there was that involving Schefter. Then there was this, Jim, and this might be the best one ever.
Anyways, so whenever it's like delayed, you got some people saying, I'm sick of dealing with this guy. Now I got to deal with a delayed this. Like, it just all adds into...
And listen, that's my problem with the whole thing. I have no problem with Ian Rappaport, Schefter. I think they really get their jobs. When it comes to me, they don't know shit. They really don't. They don't have inner source. They don't have people in my inner circle who are sources. I can promise you that.
Okay, so there was that. And then, of course, the other day, there was this.
Listen, just ask Schefter what I text him when he somehow got my number and texted me. You know, I didn't respond to Diana Rossini, I think her name is.
Yes,
like,
Diana.
He got my
Great
number
work.
as well. But, like, I would say the same thing that I told Shefty. Lose my number. Ooh. Nice try.
Yeah, so, I mean, he bodied him the other day. Now, I mean, media sources are literally now writing articles trying to defend Adam Schefter against Aaron Rodgers. And like I said, at the beginning, you saw why everybody lost their mind over the immunized thing. Sorry, Aaron Rodgers, but Adam Schefter was basically right about everything. Yeah, but not because he got the shit from Aaron Rodgers. He's talking with somebody from the Jets or the Packers or something that's letting them know what's going on. So, enter in Skip Bayless. Now, we all know who Skip Bayless is. He's on Fox Sports, Undisputed, Shannon Sharp. And look, Skip is entertaining. He is. I have tuned in myself to watch programming because Skip is going to get on there and lose his mind about something. In fairness to Skip, he's always been really critical of Aaron Rodgers. But now Skip is slamming Rodgers again for, manipulating the media. Well, good. Good. The media goes out there and lies all the time about all kinds of shit. Why shouldn't we want to sit back and enjoy the fact that Aaron Rodgers is playing all their asses like a fiddle right now? Plain and simple. I love it. Great. I mean, Aaron Rodgers has literally moved up the ranks in my books over the last 18 months. It just is what it is. So, Skip Bayless is pissed. He's pissed at Aaron Rodgers. And now, of course, Skip Bayless is trying to do a victory lap over the diva analogy that he labeled Aaron Rodgers with years ago. Let's just look at this. Fox Sports host Skip Bayless wants his flowers for calling, quote, master media manipulator quarterback Aaron Rodgers a diva 14 years ago. Rodgers made headlines on Wednesday afternoon when he told Pat McAfee's show his intention was to play for the New York Jets this upcoming season. On Thursday, Undisputed's Bayless told his co-host Shannon Sharp that he's been repeating that the Green Bay Packers quarterback still is a diva for many years. Quote, allow me to say, just for the record, big picture, I first guessed this guy 14 years ago. 2 years before his long ago, far away Super Bowl, Bayless said back on the old show, on the old network, I said, this is a blame-defecting, finger-pointing diva with low leadership intangibles, who is a master media manipulator and who I believe comes up small when it really, really matters. Let's just listen.
Preaching to choir across the table. Mr. Sharp, allow me to say, just for the record, biggest picture, I first guessed this guy 14 years ago, 2 years before he won his long ago, far away Super Bowl. Back on the old show, on the old network, I said, this guy is a blame-deflecting, finger-pointing diva with low leadership intangibles, who is a master media manipulator, and who I believe comes up short, comes up small when it really, really matters.
Right.
And I had to fight with the guy on the old network and then the guy on the new network about what my side prevails. And in the end, a guy who's won 4 MVPs just got unceremoniously shipped out of town.
Skip Bayless took this opportunity to take a victory lap on Aaron Rodgers. The question is, why? Why are you taking a victory lap now? I mean, what's the point? Look, we've all sort of questioned some of the things that Aaron Rodgers has done on the field over the years, but at the same time, it's not like they've just built a massive juggernaut of a team. This wasn't like he's been playing for the Tampa Bay Bucks the year that Tom Brady won the Super Bowl and that team was stacked. We're not talking about that. Okay? Some could definitely, and it's always been a question, do I think Aaron Rodgers' on-field leadership is as strong as somebody like Tom Brady's? No, I don't. But everybody's taking this opportunity to take shots at Rodgers. I mean, let's be real. The Packers hadn't exactly built juggernauts around Rodgers either. They have not done that. They've said, hey, here you go. Let's throw you Mercedes Lewis, which he likes. He likes that guy. He's an older guy. But you get the point. Put it all on your back and try to carry the team. And Rodgers is just sort of fed up. They want to move on. He wants to move on. And they're talking about him being a diva. The Packers said they don't want him anymore. Is he supposed to just retire if he wants to keep playing? It doesn't make any sense. But here we are. Skip Bayless is slamming Aaron Rodgers as a diva. I'm not sure what has happened in the last 2 weeks that makes Aaron Rodgers a diva. I truly don't. because he slammed Adam Schefter? Who cares? I mean, that is some actual... You know what? Aaron Rodgers has become wildly interesting. You know what I'm rooting for? Interesting. Be interesting. I mean, what he has to say on and off the field has gotten very interesting. Yeah, I mean, no doubt. He always had a more public swagness to him than Tom Brady did. Tom Brady was team. It's clear. I mean, Aaron Rodgers... that's the other thing. It's not like Aaron Rodgers has ever hid any of this shit. He hasn't. I mean, the media is blatantly pissed off. He's taking shots at Adam Schefter and Ian Rappaport, who half the time, I mean, they're mainstream media cucks, for lack of a better way of putting it. You get the point. Wow. Okay, so Skip Bayless is taking this opportunity to take a shot at Aaron Rodgers, do a victory lap. The book's not written yet. You know, the book's not written. What happens if Rodgers goes to the Jets and wins one? It's not over. It's not over yet, for crying out loud. And it's kind of odd. I'm still going to bash his footwork. The dude's got 4 MVPs, for crying out loud. Really? I think his footwork's going to be okay. I think it's going to make it. I do. Oh, man. Unbelievable. The media... Look, Aaron Rodgers has been public enemy number 1 in the NFL from the moment he said on a podium and uttered the words, immunized. And it's just going to keep coming. Now that he's going to New York, or it looks like he's going to New York, it's going to continue to be a story there. I, for one, I can't wait to watch what he does to the New York media, because I believe he is going to relish in destroying the media on a regular basis. He's going to toy with them, and it's going to be hilarious to watch. Tell me what you think, because he's not going to give in to them. He may not give in to the outlets that want him to give in. You know? That's going to drive them nuts. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.